Coming up on Good Morning Texas,
we talk to a student who created an app,
a picture-perfect recipe,
and a verdict reached in the trial of Derek Chauvin.
All this and more coming up on Good Morning Texas. Good morning, Texas. For Wednesday, April 21st, I'm Stephanie Molina.
And I'm Andrea Muniz. Thanks for joining us this morning. Stephanie, how's your week going?
It's okay. I wanted to end already because this week is already being difficult. What about you?
I am on the same page. I'm really looking forward to registering for classes for next semester, but as far as this semester goes, I am done. I am ready for summer. Yeah.
I'm glad that you reminded me about registering because I completely forgot, but
it's coming up.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's jump into this week's trending topics. Derek Chauvin's verdict was decided last night and was found guilty of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter for the death of George Floyd. The verdict came less than a full day after closing arguments in the 3-week trial.
Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. Same caption, verdict, Count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. Same caption, verdict, Count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m.
Prosecutors argue that Chauvin's action caused Floyd to die from low oxygen or asphyxia. The defense claimed that Floyd's drug use and pre-existing heart conditions were to blame and urged jurors not to rule out other theories as well as including exposure to carbon monoxide. During the closing arguments, prosecutors sought to focus jurors' attention on the 9 minutes 29 seconds they say Chauvin knelt on Floyd's neck, while Chauvin's defense attorney told them that the 9 minutes and 29 seconds ignored the previous 16 minutes and 59 seconds of the interaction. I mean, those 9 minutes and 29 seconds made a big difference. It's unreasonable to ignore it. What do you think, Andrea?
Yeah, had he not been on his neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, George Floyd would be alive and we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
Yeah, so prosecutors called 38 witnesses, including the teenager who recorded the widely seen bystander video that brought global attention to Floyd's death. She and other bystanders who testified said that they are haunted by Floyd's death and that they wish they had done more to try to save his life. One of the people that were called on the stand was Jonathan Rich, a cardiologist that was called by the prosecution and said George Floyd died from a cardiopulmonary arrest. It was caused by low oxygen levels, and those low oxygen levels were induced by the prone restraint and positional asphyxiation that he was subjected to. Chauvin will be sentenced in the coming week and was immediately taken into custody after the jury announced his verdict. How are you feeling about this, Andrea, after the verdict has been released?
Well, I'm relieved. It's been about a year, and the George Floyd case made a big impact on the BLM movement and even events that are happening to this day. So it's a relief to see. But in lighter news, McDonald's has partnered with the K-pop band BTS in creating a new order on the menu. The order is the band's favorite and consists of a 10-piece chicken McNuggets, medium French fries, and a medium Coke. The meal is offered with sweet chili and Cajun dipping sauces inspired by the South Korean McDonald's recipes. McDonald's tweeted a promo image along with the caption, "Coming this May, the BTS meal." Similar launches have been done with J Balvin and Travis Scott in the past. The The band's music label has made a statement saying the band has great memories with McDonald's. We're excited about this collaboration and can't wait to share the BTS meal with the world. The collab is expected to be a hit given the extensive fan base, and the meal will be available in 50 markets worldwide and available in the US starting May 26th. What do you think, Stephanie? Are you going to be in line?
We'll see, because I actually like the McDonald's chicken nuggets, so I might. But when J Balvin took out his meal, I didn't really go. I didn't get his order, but we'll see. But I'll be sure to mark it down on my calendar. And another date I have marked down is Earth Day. And to honor Earth Day, As Ventures presents the outdoor yoga experience on Thursday, April 22, from 6 to 8 p.m. at VUCA. Donations-based tickets are $20, and the proceeds will be donated to a local Austin nonprofit called Tree Folks. I actually never have done yoga, much less outside. What about you, Andrea?
I have not done yoga, nor have I done it outside, but this sounds like fun. I might need to go out there this Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, Tree Folk is connecting a lot of people by planting trees and like getting others together. The organization has engaged thousands of volunteers to plant more than 2.8 million trees in Central Texas. So we'll be going to a good cause. Seems like a good way to do some exercise and hang out with friends in an open space. But let's not forget our mask.
Yes, let's enjoy the fresh air, but still remember that COVID is a thing and we should be wearing our masks. But continuing with the festivities of Earth Day, HEB plans on giving back to its community and the Earth this Thursday for Earth Day. The supermarket chain plans on giving out 200,000 reusable bags to celebrate the day. In a press release on Tuesday, the company revealed that they have joined the How to Recycle program in an effort to strengthen recycling habits across the state. As part of this program, HEB is transitioning to using a straightforward labeling system to reduce confusion and guesswork about how, what, and where to recycle. I know I will find this system very helpful. How do you feel about this new labeling system, Stephanie?
Yeah, I think it will be making it more easier. Sometimes it can be confusing and to organize your trash, but I think it will be a better system.
Yeah, there's a lot of specificities to it, so this labeling system is going to help a lot. They also launched their yearly donation campaign, Earth Share of Texas, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting conservation groups. The organization has donated more than $13 million to 500 million environmental organizations. So this is a great thing that HEB is doing for Earth Day, and yeah, it's an exciting time. And thinking about the yoga thing happening for Earth Day, how's the weather looking for this week, Madeline?
Thanks, Andrea. Well, Longhorns, this week seems to be a little bit brighter with just a few more April showers. Today, we will have no chance of rain and mostly sunny skies with a high of 68 and a low near 50. Thursday will be slightly warmer with a high of 69 and a low of 62, in addition to mostly cloudy skies and 50% chance of precipitation Thursday night. On Friday, we will have more rain with an 80% chance of precipitation and thunderstorms, along with a high of 81 and a low of 62. The rain will scale back as we head into the weekend with clear skies on Saturday and a high of 82 and a low of 54. On Sunday, we will have more clear skies with a high of 85 and a low of 60. Grab your sunglasses, Longhorns. That's it for me. Live from the Weather Center, I'm Madeline Hayden.
Thanks, Madeline. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more Good Morning Texas when we get back.
Welcome back, Longhorns. Well, Longhorns, have you ever had a problem finding out where to eat with your friends? In our segment Student Spotlight, our very own Andrea Muniz interviews UT management and entrepreneur Junior Sahid Birani with a solution to that problem.
Zahir Pirani is a UT Macombs Junior and CEO of French Fry, an app that helps you and your friends decide where to eat.
It's funny how it started. I knew there was a problem. The problem was that people can't decide where to eat. every day, sometimes 3 times a day, with my friends and my roommates last year. We had Chick-fil-A maybe like 5 times a week because we couldn't decide what else we wanted to eat. From there, I just had it in my head, and then I thought about like Tinder or Bumble. So this was like a week before Corona started happening. We were at the bar, me and my friends at K&Able's. We were just talking and chilling. I just came up with the idea just randomly. I didn't really tell anybody. Because we also couldn't decide what we wanted to eat. Like, do we want to eat at the bar? Or do we want to go somewhere else? And in that conversation topic, we're also talking about like Tinder or Bumble. So it kind of stuck in my head from there. And then that next weekend, I went home because everyone was sent home because of the virus. And I printed out like 10 to 15 like iOS pages, like not iOS pages, like iPhone phone screens, but are blank. And I ended up just like drawing what French fry could be.
His advice for college students looking to start an app or business.
You need to have something like proprietary by yourself, something that's unique and cool. So I'd say the same thing with business. You can't create like a pencil and expect it to sell more than like Papermate, you know? It has to be something like that's unique and cool, which I think I hit the dawn on that on French fry. We're still in the early steps of the business, but I was able to identify an issue and solve it and push it out to people.
The app French Fry is available for download on the App Store and Google Play. Andrea Muniz, Good Morning, Texas.
Don't you just love a good dessert? Our Joseph Stewart does. He decided he was going to make a dessert that looked just like it did on the box. Let's see if he succeeded.
Good morning, Texas. I'm Joseph Stewart, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make cookies and cream flavored cookies. Let's get it. Besides the mix, to make this recipe, you'll need 1 egg, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and 1 tablespoon of water. Next, you want to pour in all your ingredients and then begin to stir until you have a nice, even mixture. So, did I say well, even mixture? Yeah, I think I'm more so meant to say well blended, but after some stirring, here is our product that we currently have to shape into little cookie balls to place on our baking sheet, so we'll get to that. Also, don't forget to pour out your sprinkles and cookie bits on the plate. That way, once you have your cookie balls mixed and when you shape them, you can roll them in the sprinkles and cookie dough before you put them on your baking sheet. Alright y'all, after that step, they're ready to go into the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. Let's see how these come out. Alright y'all, so after about 15 minutes, this is what you end up with. Now there's just one last step, and that's to put the filling in them. And there we have it. After you add the filling to them, this is the finished product. Now, me and my fiance, we decided we wanted to keep like 2 for ourselves that didn't have the filling, but yeah, they're really good. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. For Good Morning Texas, I'm Joseph Stewart.
Don't go anywhere. We'll have more GMTX.
Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. You know nothing in society is free. Food and clothes amongst many things, and tuition is definitely not free, which is something that Anchors and I know a lot about. But speaking on Anchors and pricing, this morning we are going to see if they can figure out what the cost of a particular item might be in our game Price Check. The rules of the game are simple. I'm going to name an item, and then I'm going to ask our anchors to guess what the price of that item is. The anchor with the closest guess gets the point. Good luck, ladies. So all of these items are from HEB. And so once you tell me what you think the price is, tell me a little bit on how you got to that price. All right, so are y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I went to HEB yesterday, and I feel like I should have studied a little bit.
Me too.
But, yeah.
I went to HEB too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so Stephanie, you're going to go first for the first one. Okay, so how much is an 8-ounce bag of Lay's classic potato chips?
Are those like the little ones? Like, Are those like the little?
Is it like?
I don't know
think
how.
they're the little ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if they're the little ones, I would say they're like they shouldn't be more than $2. They actually should be like $1.50, but I feel like they're probably like $2. So that's my guess.
Okay, am I guessing too?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say I feel like it's a small bag. I wouldn't pay more than $2 for it. I'm gonna say it's $1. I don't know.
Okay.
That's my final answer.
Stephanie, I'm gonna give you that one because the answer is $2.76.
Yeah, things are
Okay.
expensive now.
They are expensive.
Yeah. Might as well just get the big one.
Exactly.
Like $3, $4 there. Might as well
Alright.
spend the extra dollar.
Exactly. I know. Okay, so what is the cost of a pack of party-sized Oreos? Andrea, you go first this time, and then Stephanie.
Ooh, party-sized Oreos. You have a whole party in a package. That's gonna be. I think that's worth some money. I'm gonna say it's. I mean, I pay $5. So I mean, I know that's not the game like what I'd pay for Oreos, but I'm gonna say $5. Final answer.
Okay, what about you, Stephanie?
I'm gonna go $1 higher because it might be like some sense with that. So I'm gonna say $6. And I don't ever get the party size because it's just too much.
Yeah,
But
it is a lot.
I guess it's worth it.
Okay, so Andrea actually got that one because the answer is $4.96. So
Awesome.
right under $5, which is surprising because that's actually
Yeah.
cheaper than y'all thought.
Yeah, actually, that
Yeah.
is cheaper than what I would think it would be.
Okay, next one. Stephanie, you go first on this one. How much is Joseph's favorite 32-ounce Coffee Mate coffee creamer?
I literally just bought that yesterday too. Oh my god, how much is it? I don't even know how big that is though. I don't know if that's like the big size or is that like the regular size?
What size does Joseph use?
I think it would be like the circle one.
I think that is. No, actually, I think that's like the regular size. I'm assuming.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that. But I would say it's like, and I even bought it too. What is it? It is. I'm gonna say $4.
Okay, Andrea, what about you?
I don't know. I don't ever use creamer. I'm gonna say $2. I don't know.
Okay, so Stephanie, you said $4, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so you got that one because the actual answer is $3.38.
Okay.
So yeah, nice middle. Okay, are y'all ready for the next one?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, how much is Cameron's favorite 12-pack of sparkling water?
Oh, what kind of sparkling water are we doing here?
Ooh, that's a good question.
ATV brand.
Yeah, probably.
I think okay. So an HEB brand. I'm gonna say like around $3.
Okay, what about you, Stephanie?
I have never bought sparkling water, so I don't even know how much they are on the usual. But I'm gonna say $2 because it's like water. I guess. That's my
Sparkling water.
yeah.
All right, Andrea got that one because it's $3.07.
Yep, I got sparkling water yesterday.
That's surprising.
I know what I'm talking about.
I thought it would have been more, but that's it. Okay. All right, Stephanie, you go first on this one. What is the price of Bubby's Mochi ice cream, which is Mercedes' favorite ice cream?
Oh, me and Mercedes have the same favorite ice cream. Oh, those are kind of expensive, depending which ones you buy, like certain brands you buy, but they're like $4. I'm gonna say $4 because there's only 6 and they're so expensive.
Okay, what about you, Andre?
Okay, Stephanie, you said what did you end up saying?
4.
$4. Okay. I'm gonna say. I mean, it kind of depends on. I really don't know what this looks like or like the size of it, but
They're like this
it sounds
small.
like if it's like mochi, I feel like that's kind of like upcharged a lot. So I'm gonna go with $6.
Okay. Andrea, you got that one because it is actually $6.16.
Wow.
That's too much. That's too much.
$6 for mochi ice cream. I bet it's a worth investment though.
Yeah,
I used to buy those in high school, like back in my time, and they were like $4. They were like $4. They were never that expensive.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
Mochi is.
Last one. Are y'all ready for this one?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's go.
so I think who goes first on this one? I don't remember who went last. It's what is the price of a 25-ounce bag of Tyson chicken strips?
I think Andrea goes first.
Okay, Andrea.
Okay, I feel like I was in the frozen chicken aisle yesterday, and I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna say I want to say $7.
Okay.
I actually have never bought chicken from there, so I'm not really sure how much it would be. Andrea, what did you say again?
$7.
$7? Ooh, that's already a lot. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like $9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Andrea, you got that one because they're actually $6.88.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
I feel like they're like very expensive, like depending on what brands you get.
Yeah. Okay, so great job, y'all. So Andrea won that one with 4 and Steph got 2. But good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize Andrea was beating me until like right now you gave us the score.
I did my studying yesterday, Stephanie.
Yeah.
You'll have to study when you go to HEB.
I just grab whatever I need and don't get like stuff. Okay, well, that was fun and free, but don't go anywhere. We'll have more Good Morning Texas when we get back. Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. I'm joined by Erica Sykes, who is a freshman here at UT, and you could say she has had a far from normal first year in college. Today, she wanted to take some time to unpack all of the craziness that has gone into the past year and reflect on her first year here at UT. So getting right into it, Erica, where are you currently living, and have you been to campus often this semester?
Yeah, so I'm currently living at the Castilian. It's kind of like an off-campus dorm situation. But last semester and this semester, I both had one hybrid class, so I've actually got to kind of go to class a little bit, but I would only really go to campus on those days that I had classes. Like, I don't really like to study there. I guess it's just a personal preference, but I don't really go very often, I would say. I wish I would have gone more, but I feel like I find it easier to focus in like an inside, quiet study space just by myself.
Yeah, I mean, the library opened up. I don't know when it opened up, like the ending of last semester or this semester, but sometimes I would go, but I usually prefer to stay at home. But how has that affected your online school? Like for you, like just being mostly in your dorm?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say like at the beginning of the semester, I'm like super gung-ho about like sitting at my desk and being super on top of things. But I feel like as each semester has gone by, I start to like get into the habit of like maybe doing class in my bed or like kind of like getting a few days behind. So I think online school has allowed me to maybe be a little bit more lazy than I should be sometimes. But I try to stay on top of everything. But I think next year I'm really going to have to like whip myself into shape and get on top of everything.
Yeah, I agree. It's the same for me, but like I do advise you not to take an 8 a.m. after online school because I literally will wake up like 5 minutes before my 8 a.m. for this school year. And like I don't even know how I would do it like the previous years because I live in Riverside. So I had to like commute. But what were you expecting before you came to UT, and how have your expectations changed?
I guess I wasn't really expecting too much just because at the end of my senior year, it kind of went to a really bad place and a lot of things got taken away. So coming and then my orientation for UT didn't happen either. It was all online. So I guess I was expecting to not really, I think I was thinking I'd be on campus more than I was and that I would want to go and I would want to study there. But I think when I got here, I kind of figured out that it's easier to study in the spaces provided in my building and kind of stay in my room because it helps me focus. But I think that's all just part of adjusting to your study methods and how you study best. So I guess my expectations have kind of changed in that I thought I would want to be more involved in like going on campus and seeing the buildings and like getting acquainted. But I kind of figured out it was just better for myself to just stay in my own space.
Yeah, it's good to like be at your own pace. Sometimes you see a lot of people like you compare yourself because they're like often going to school and you're sometimes like, oh, I just want to stay at home, do this like cook for myself, not buy food at campus. Like just it's good to take it easy. But do you think beginning your college career remotely will help you later on down the line when things do return in-person learning?
I think it's kind of going to be the opposite. I think I'm kind of going to struggle next year just because like obviously this year I'm like on a meal plan, I guess you could say, like people cook for me. We have like housekeeping here. It's a great setup. And I think it's all built in to kind of help you adjust to being at college, but we didn't go to in-person classes. So I feel like we didn't have to adjust as hard, but next year is going to be like a whole new adjustment period, being on campus all day, having to walk everywhere, you know, having classes all day and not having that flexibility. So I think that, like I said, like this semester has kind of let me be a little bit lazy. And I think next year I'm really going to have to learn to not only be a college kid, but also like take care of myself, an adult all at the same time, just because I didn't really have that experience this semester or this year, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point because like I also for me when I came into like college, it like I struggle a lot like meal planning. So like once you you have to like set aside some time for yourself to cook and to like plan out your meals.
Yeah,
but, like,
I'm worried about that.
Yeah. So, but what is one thing you wish that you could have experienced in person for your first year?
I think I wish I could have met my FIG in person just because it was really hard to connect with those people over Zoom. It was at the very beginning, and a lot of us didn't want to turn our cameras on or were shy about being on Zoom and like unmuting ourselves. It's just a different experience. I feel like you can connect with people way easier in person. And so I feel like I'm kind of missing out on those connections. I obviously know who those people are and I'm going to be taking classes with them, but I think it would have been really nice to actually like become friends with those people that are in my same major and are going to be with me till I graduate. So I really wish I could have done that and had a better experience with FIGs my freshman year.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of you're gonna have the next 3 years, so don't worry. And Erica, it was great talking to you this morning, and I hope the rest of your college journey returns to normalcy. And thank you for tuning in. For more Good Morning Texas throughout the week, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Good Morning TX. From all of us here at Gmtx, have a wonderful Wednesday.